Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode. You're annoying.
I had to laugh
of the
for
UBOF
you.
podcast.
I'm Jalissa.
I'm Abraham.
I'm Jalissa.
And I'm Victoria.
We are out of practice. We don't know
I
what
just
we're
say
doing.
it twice. Conceited. Anyway,
Because
I'm just
I
telling your story.
wanted to not ruin the order. Okay, so my niece, she cut her hair. Well, your mom cut her hair. Oh my gosh, pobrecita. So whatever. I think the day she got it cut, she was crying. The following day I saw her, I asked her if she liked it. At that point, she had already warmed up to it. Or she had gone back to school already. And whatever. But my mom asked her, she's like, mamás, ¿qué te dijeron en la escuela de tu cabello? And she was like,
Oh.
And then my mom was like, what? And then Drake goes, tell her, mamas. Tell her. And then she's like, mm-mm. And she's like, and he's like, tell her. And she's like, that I look like Drake.
No, that's so bad. Bro. I thought you were going to say like Dora or something.
Bro, like the worst possible insult is for them to tell you you look like your brother.
That's her brother, not like the rapper Drake. For context.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was like, who are you clarifying this for?
For the people.
No, yeah, her brother's name is Drake, and he's a year older, but they are 10 and 11. No 10-year-old girl wants to hear that she looks like her 11-year-old brother, bro.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
And I know that those kids didn't say it in a good way.
Right. You know what? I'm going to ask my mom because honestly, I didn't even ask Fabiola. I just saw the picture and I was like, whoa, she cut her hair. But I'm going to ask my mom and be like, can you explain to me why it's so short?
Yeah, she's like, what was the thought? To ask her what the thought process was, or if that's
Yeah.
because if those were the instructions that she received, she just completed her task.
It's just, to
Pero
a certain
si se le
extent,
pasó la mano.
I don't think my mom, no, her hair was so long. How does it like go from like long to like, oh, we're going to cut it this short?
I don't know, bro. And it's like a señora bob too. Bob.
I'm gonna ask her. I'm gonna be like, what happened?
It's not even like Dora. You know how like Dora's is like straight here.
Yeah.
It literally curves in and everything, bro.
My mom's like low key
Like a
traumatized with
level
cutting
5
kids'
Karen?
hairs though.
What'd you say?
Like a level 5 Karen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why?
Because like she had this other instance where she had to cut a 13-year-old's hair.
Oh no.
And they asked for something specific, so my mom started it y no le gustó al niño how it looked on him, and he just started bawling. Like, well, my mom had him in the chair, and my mom was like, you told me to do this. And so I don't think she likes cutting kids' hair for that reason. You know, unless they're like...
Kids don't know what they want.
And they don't care, you know?
Yeah.
And so I remember that specifically because she felt so bad, and she was like, I only did what they asked me to do.
I mean, the only explanation for Jacqueline's haircut, though, is if Jacqueline showed your mom a photo of Lord Farquaad. And since I know she didn't do that, there has to be some other
Picture of Azaria where she looks like Lord Farquaad. Because I cut her hair too much.
Oh, yeah,
her
her
bangs. And because they were
Mamacita.
hitting her eyes, and nobody told me they were letting them grow out.
Oh yeah, I mean, girl.
And I cut them when I was taking care of her
This
one
goes
time.
crazy.
And Tupac was like, why did you cut them that short? I was letting them grow out. I'm like, she couldn't see. Like, it was in her eyes.
No, Vicky's crazy because she thought, like, her mom is a hairdresser, and technically so is Topaz, isn't she?
Topacio?
Yeah, or is she not a hairdresser? I thought she went to, I don't know what kind of school she went to, but I thought she was a hairdresser. Point is, if Azaria's hair isn't cut by the literal hairstylist that she lives with, why would Vicky think that it's okay for her to do it? I don't understand.
I think I have a video of it.
I think I remember, but she's so cute. It's cute when like little girls have busted haircuts though.
She just got her very first haircut though.
I saw that,
Like her
but
very first haircut.
when I read that, I was like, all right, but technically the first haircut was the one Vicky did.
Oh, that's true. That was the bangs though. I think it's this one. Here. It's this video, right? That one.
Oh, mi amor.
She looks like Lord Farquaad.
She's so little.
Yeah.
Mi amor,
That was
she's
when
so
she
adorable.
turned 2. Mira. Dang it. Look. Doesn't she look like Lord Farquaad?
So cute.
She's so cute. I like her.
Only a kid can pull off the Lord Farquaad look. This guy looks like Lord Farquaad.
He does.
He looks like the Monopoly guy.
No.
He does.
Yeah,
this
he
is
does.
cute.
Isn't he bald?
They're from Target. He's wearing a hat, bruh.
Yeah, but what is this, bro? His hair.
What?
Oh,
This is his
Oh,
hair.
oh,
This is not his hair.
Oh, I thought you meant like.
What did you say?
He said, "Isn't he bald?" But I was like, "Yeah, but he's wearing a hat."
No, the Monopoly guy, no?
Right.
Oh,
I think you're right. Sorry, I had a brain fart. I'm sorry. Anyway, we just jumped into this episode, you guys, which is fine. That's how it should be, organic and whatnot. I did the fuck. Sorry.
Bruh.
A challenge on Randy.
You did? What did
The-
he say?
The
What did he
prank.
say?
What did he say?
He was like, because I got him good. Because like we don't talk like that, especially because there was a time where I started just swearing openly because I was like, you know what, I'm an adult now. I feel like it's okay for me to express myself, and the people around me at the time really didn't judge me for it, or they never even said anything about it. But there came a point where I was doing it too much that Randy's like, okay, I think you're taking it a little bit overboard, and so I stopped. I stopped completely. I went back to my what's it
Calm
called?
down.
To my roots, yes. And I stopped swearing. But so today I was like, babe, can you help me with this LSAT question? And I was reading it and I was like, that doesn't make any sense. The fuck? And he had the first one he ignored, but after a couple he was just like, ¿por qué estás diciendo grosería? I'm like, because it doesn't make sense. Does it make sense to you? The fuck? And he was so confused, but he like he didn't entertain it at all. But
That's so funny. That's so funny. And he's probably like, what the heck?
no, he's like, why are you being so grosera? That's all he ever says to me. Anyway,
You've been doing a lot of TikTok trends lately, man.
yeah, I've been trying to just prank
Trying to
him.
up your game.
Yeah. It's because Randy's funny, bro.
Did you see the one I sent you?
I'm gonna do it.
that.
I'm gonna do it.
Dude,
Which one?
That one's funny.
So I have to go to the store and tell Randy, babe, I want this, but it's too expensive. Put it in your pocket. Put it in your pocket. Like try to get him to steal from me.
That's gonna be interesting to see how he responds. That's gonna be so funny.
I've actually thought about it since you sent it, and I don't know what his response is gonna be.
Watch it backfire
I
on
don't
you.
think
Like, has he
he'll
seen
do
the
it.
trend?
I don't think he'll do it. No, I don't think he's seen
Like
it.
he's
No.
just too he's just too of a nice person.
Bro, I don't know. Bro.
Did you get it too? You think he'll steal it?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so. But I don't know if it's
No.
because he's too
Well,
nice.
I think if he's seen it,
He'll be
it'll
like, "We
backfire
have
and
the
he'll
money."
pretend.
Maybe.
And you'll be like, what the heck?
He'll be like, all right, will you
Wait, but
steal this from
Does
me?
he watch TikTok like that?
No, he watches more reels.
Reels?
Yeah, which
Yeah,
I guess
like
I
on
feel like those
Instagram?
trends don't make it to
I like watching
Instagram.
YouTube shorts.
Interesting. Everyone has their little
Yeah.
scrolly scroll.
I
I
watch
feel
all
like
of 'em.
TikTok's just weird.
It is.
It just
It's becoming an ugly
YouTube
place.
trends. I feel like it's just more. I don't know. It's funny because I like the videos where you can do like small crafts.
Yeah.
Show up of like, oh, you can fix a zipper this way. Like that's what I like to watch. I'm
Oh
like,
my
wow, I learned
The
something
5-minute
new.
crafts.
That is so vanilla of her.
Or when you have you, I don't know if you guys have seen, I don't know if this one's on TikTok, but when you grab like a hot glue gun and you melt the glue stick in case like a key gets stuck or a broken side of the doorknob, and you put the hot glue stick in there until it
Tries.
cools down, and then
Hardens.
hardens, and then you pull it out and the key comes out.
I don't think that's real, Vicky.
I think
Yeah, it
so
is real.
because
Really?
it
That
was
would
like people
work.
trying it out.
But wouldn't it be so like drippy that it would just drip in there?
What do you mean?
Right, because it attaches, but it's supposed to like harden, and then you pull it
But you
out.
just do the tip until it gets soft.
Oh, yeah.
And then you
It's
just
just-
jam it in there, and like
The
it'll,
stick,
it'll
you pull
like
it out.
encase the key inside, and then you pull it out.
Oh,
I mean, in theory, it would
oh,
work.
it pulls the other piece of the key out?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
the one
so
that's
you break
Oh.
a key in there.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were saying it molds into the key.
Oh no,
I'm
no,
like,
because I don't think that would work. No,
And I'm like, even if it did, like, it's not gonna open. It's gonna break when.
Yeah.
All right, sorry, my logic was not logicking.
Well, no, because that glue, like glue sticks, are pretty hard.
they hurt when you get it on yourself and you burn.
Oh, but, I mean, I
yeah.
think anything.
Burn.
What?
That's
It
like
hurts.
candle wax.
Yeah.
I
It's on
healed
you.
already, but I have a little scar. I burned myself on Thanksgiving.
I think I
With
burned
what?
myself.
I was trying to move the turkey, and then I was like,
Owie, did you make the turkey this year?
yes.
Oh my gosh,
I made
lovely.
it enchilado too.
Lovely.
It was different. I prefer the original one, but it's whatever.
I made our turkey this year too, and it came out really good.
What's what's like? How did you make it?
I did it the American way.
Deep fried it.
No, I didn't deep fry it. I did like sage and thyme and all of that, but I did brine it. So I had like apple cider, orange zest, and just like some oranges, apples. What else? Peppercorns, a lot of seasonings.
Yeah.
A little bit of vinegar, I think. I don't remember, but it was like this pot. I boiled it all together. Oh, and then thyme, sage, rosemary. I boiled it, and then I added a bunch of ice, and then I dipped my turkey in it for 24 hours.
Yeah.
And then I took it out, patted it dry, and then I did like a butter. I buttered it up with seasonings and the what is it? Seasonings and what are the other stuff? Bruh, I am brain farting.
Stuffing?
No, I'm brain farting so hard right now. I just talked about it. What do you consider thyme and sage and rosemary?
Ooh, I just had a brain fart.
You know what I'm saying?
Herbs?
Yeah.
Herbs.
The herbs.
Who's
the
like
freaking herbs. Anyway, yeah, that's how I did it. And you?
How long did that take you?
The prep the night before or the day before was about an hour. And then the day of, another hour. And then I just...
Including, like,
No.
in the oven?
No, in the oven, it was 3 hours.
Damn. So 5 hours?
It was worth it.
I had a hard time making mine because, unfortunately, I saw a video the day before. No, yeah, the day of, because I prepped it the night because I had to work that day. And then I left it kind of sit in the... I don't know how to use the terms, but I injected it and then I left it in the fridge. But I saw a video of the company that sells turkeys, and they were talking about how there's history of that company sexually abusing the turkeys before they wrap them up.
Butter bowls?
Yeah.
Oh.
And I didn't buy the butterball.
What it was?
Yeah.
I saw some butterball drama, but I didn't know what it was.
I didn't buy butterball this year, which I was so happy about when I went to go get my turkey. By the way, I got my turkey so cheap at Meijer. I got it for $8 and it was like a 30-pound turkey.
What?
Wow.
If they were like,
On
they
sale.
had 50% off, and then per pound it was like 50 cents.
Damn, she fed the entire family with that one.
It was so cheap, and I was like, this is the cheapest turkey. But point is that I was so disgusted that it took me a good hour to finally get myself to prepare it, because I was like,
Even though you didn't get butterball?
yeah, I was just disgusted by the whole thing.
because there's no way that butterball is the only company that's done it.
Right.
But also, what's
is
the
weird,
likelihood
right?
of your turkey being our word? How
Right,
likely
but
is it?
they were
don't wanna be
showing
loud.
it like if it was recent, but Brisa
think it
told me that
was,
it was
no?
actually that it was something that was happened like 20 years ago,
Oh, and it just like
and it just started,
resurfaced?
but people were thinking that it was recent. I'm like, but still, the idea of it, like that's really nasty.
But people do that everywhere in the world to animals.
That's so gross.
Bestiality is a real thing.
They used a video, like some other worker recorded a worker.
Please.
Yeah, it was just so disturbing, and I was like, I just can't. I can't prepare you right now. I don't want to touch you.
Aw, she was giving
And so-
it its space.
Yeah, this is not.
Conscientious. Well, he was
Yeah.
dead. He could not give you consent.
Oh, but still, that's so sad.
That's strange.
Did you
Wait,
have...
are like turkeys, like the ones we eat, are they male and female? Or does that matter? Or like what's like a turkey hen?
Isn't a hen a male?
I thought that turkeys
but-
are males and they only
Like,
mate
aren't
with
they
chickens.
called Tom or something?
It's like cows, like
What?
bulls and cows. The girls are like the females are the cows and they
No,
mate with
'cause isn't
bulls.
there like boy cows?
No,
Yeah.
they're bulls.
Are they?
Yeah, they
I'm
look
pretty
like
sure.
that. But that one's, I don't know which one's this one.
I don't remember. But he's cute.
A basin? No, that's not right.
The bison.
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 A basin.
Basin.
I think it's for babies.
A
Where you
bison.
put babies in.
Have
Oh, no,
joke.
that's a
Have
bassinet.
a joke.
A bassinet.
What did the father buffalo tell his son when he was leaving to college?
No, I don't know.
Bro, he just literally just
I'm
said
like,
it.
shoot.
Bison.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, hell no, bro. That's
I
such a
wanted to-
dad joke, brother.
I love that joke.
You are a dad,
I
aren't
wanna
you?
see-
I was born to be a
Jesus.
dad.
What? Well, then when are you gonna get married, bro? Yeah, you're sleeping, bro.
Who said
That's
who said I
mascara.
don't have a kid?
Bruh,
Oh wait, there are female turkeys.
Wait,
They
what?
just don't have the little thingy majigger.
Wait,
What
why?
what's that we eat?
What are we talking about?
Exactly. He says he has a kid.
So we eat boy turkeys?
No, we eat both. This is just the difference between them. You see?
One-
They have like
Dude,
males
them
have
things
longer.
are ugly.
I think you're cute.
No, look up at like a real one. Like its head is all nasty. It's like loose skin.
What did you guys have for Thanksgiving?
We had pozole, Brady.
Oh, we talked about this.
That sounds good.
We literally talked about
They
this.
are not ugly. Look at that beauty.
Look, zoom into its freaking face.
Yeah, it's beauty.
Look at that thing, bro. Tell me what that bottom thing looks like.
I already know what you're talking about, cochino.
I think it's cute.
It is cute.
I used to think that, like those peacocks, I thought those were turkeys. Like we eat those things.
I'm getting allergies for no reason.
Allergies.
Is it? I wonder what
Dust.
it is. Yeah, it has to be the dust in my crusty home.
Right. Act like it's dusty in here.
It is. You just can't see it. It's been a month.
She cleans every month?
Once a month. And then I obviously
enough.
do, bruh. I'm not saying it's the only time it gets cleaned in here, but I get a deep cleaning once a month, and I do the
Clean every
maintenance
2 months.
weekly. You do? Me? Bruh,
Yeah.
no es cierto, no le hagas caso. No le hagan caso, ¿ok, amigos? You know what we have to do? We have to do a full podcast episode in Spanish.
Hell no.
That'd be so hard.
It's because Abraham is a no sabo.
No.
He is a no sabo.
Yes.
I thought I was a no sabo
Okay.
until I met Abraham.
You're not. You,
We should play that game. No Sabo. What is it called? No Sabo on TikTok.
let's play it, but we don't have it.
How do you say
Ooh,
pine tree in Spanish?
un pino.
Un árbol de pino.
I just say a pino.
I blinked.
And I'm
You've
the
had a
Miss
long
Elegant.
day. She's been therapying people. And now she has allergies. Or it's the
crying.
light.
Maybe.
Maybe. I don't know.
I've said
You
it.
have the condition just as
I don't have a condition.
medical condition.
I mean, I do have a condition, but I don't think it has anything to do with my eyesight. It's just autism. Anyway, let's move on.
Tism.
How was your day, you guys?
It's Thursday.
It is Thursday. And days are moving by really slow.
Dude, yeah, December's flying.
Yeah, it really is.
I said it was moving slow, and then you said
What?
yeah.
But
It's
you think
flying,
it's going
right?
slow?
Just like the days themselves, but the time is going by
I feel like
fast.
the days are going by so fast.
No,
I'm
el
like,
año-
I need to breathe.
El año ya se acabó. Hey, did you start studying?
Yeah, I'm taking my test. I signed up already. I had to pay another $500.
Me too, bro.
February 22nd.
I'm taking mine in February too.
See,
but
what
like
day?
middle, like 11 or 12 or something like that.
Oh.
Something like that.
I should have done that. No, I'm doing 22nd.
Ya casi.
So, and I'm done with my hours. So if I pass my exam, I can apply for my license.
Period.
I went with my supervisor today.
When you pass your exam,
Eh,
you will apply for your license.
yeah, and then I'm gonna. What am I gonna do? I don't know what I'm gonna do once I do that.
Celebrate.
Celebrate that I don't have to go to school anymore.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Celebrate that for sure.
It's crazy. Bless you.
Man,
I was coughing.
what's going on, brother?
No, I don't know. My throat get itchy. What's up, brother?
My throat's closing. Vicky's like, what the?
What? Wait, do you know Sketches, Vicky?
No.
You never
Vicky
did-
looks like she
What's
would be
up,
friends
brother?
with Sketch.
Who's
Dude,
Sketch?
she would be best friends.
Right? Right? Girl.
They give off the same energy.
Okay,
the
I
same
would not
aura.
say all that.
Yeah, they do, bro.
No, they do not.
He's like the
When I find out who
Vicky
this is,
version.
if I feel like it's an insult, I'm coming after you.
It's an
Exactly.
insult. It's an
No. No, but she does give like she would be laughing. You know who Sketch is like?
Who's Sketch?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you. Do you remember Francisco?
I don't know Francisco's.
That's an insult.
Wait, why?
That Francisco was your friend.
You guys need to
No,
stop.
because
wait,
the
hold
only
on.
reason he was my friend was because he was Denise's friend.
Oh my God!
Or
What
I
happened to
don't know.
Denise?
You guys need to.
Dude, I saw her. You know how some people will pop up on like your Facebook sometimes?
He's trying to talk.
Oh, it's 'cause you guys are yelling into the thing.
Oh, sorry, we're getting
You're
passionate.
freaking fist.
Okay, yes, Vicky, I know.
Like people you may know.
Yeah.
You just reminded me that I saw her. I think she married a white guy. And I added her on Facebook and I forgot. And I don't know if she added me back. I forgot that I did that.
Check. I need to know what's up with Denise.
Describe this Francisco
I
guy.
think it was Facebook.
He was just like a little silly, goofy guy.
Goofy. He
That
way too
That was a
goofy.
little. He was like borderline annoying.
Denise.
Oh,
and-
you
and
guys knew him when elementary?
No, high
Middle
school.
High school. What?
Exactly. And Vicky just
she
happened to
hasn't
be his
approved
friend.
it.
Can I see your photo?
Yeah. She hasn't like
Well, she probably never goes.
what's
on
it? What's it? You say approved?
Accepted.
Accepted. I'm like blinking out today.
Interesting.
Funny.
Yeah, no, I remember her. Oh, look, this is the picture she had at first. I was like, dang, girl. And that's why I was like, follow.
How beautiful.
She's cute.
And anyway,
I remember
Vicky,
her.
look up Sketch
Where?
on TikTok.
TikTok.
Just one
Sketch?
episode.
We just,
Yeah, well, Abraham
We
tells us
just
how
insulted
how
her.
his day went.
bruh, I go to work and freaking stock things and do inventory stuff. That's all I do. Not exciting.
Why are you telling me like I'm supposed to know that? Like, or like I shouldn't ask?
Oh, because you know
How would this be my best friend?
Just making fun of the shape of your body, bro. I'm built like a tank. Oh, really? Oh, so you're
I give you that vibe.
That's what you're built like. Your brain's
No.
connections are so slow, they're probably still fucking communicating.
You really mean to him.
Positive information.
He seems like he would be a really cool person.
Why? He is cool.
He's
When
really
did we
cool.
insult him? We insulted you. Not him.
That's bogus. We is insane because I have not said a single thing.
I'm gonna follow him.
No,
Where's his
he's
page?
funny.
He's really funny.
He's a streamer.
Oh.
And I think he blew up this year.
Yeah.
He plays like Madden football. But he's funny though.
What's up, brothers?
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, what's up,
dude,
brother?
We had some really. I've had some nostalgic moments recently with high school because
Wow.
I've been having to go to West to see some clients, and I'm like walking through the halls, and I'm like, whoa, well, I remember this.
Yeah.
And now you made me remember Francisco. I could have forgotten about that.
I think I could have gone the rest of my life with that thought suppressed.
Yeah.
Well, you just had interesting.
Whoa.
I've told you this. You have interesting friends.
I'm telling you, the only reason why we were friends was because he liked Denise.
And this
I
was your
remember,
friend?
yeah,
But
Denise was
Denise-
my friend. And I remember you would tell me that she was a weird friend that I had too.
No.
She was weird too.
Well, it's just she was a Jehovah's Witness.
Look, let me
Probably still is.
Let me just say, I always feel bad when I say things because I feel like they come off wrong, and I think I say this often. There's sometimes that I say things and then I think about it for like a year after. Like the fact that I forgot to give you your costume last year, I still think about it, and I just feel guilty. And when I said that you have like some interesting friends or weird friends, I still think about it, and I'm like, why did I say that? Because I don't think that I expressed it well.
Yeah.
I just think that your friends are definitely like just.
They're just not your type of friends.
No, they could be, but like I could put them into a category.
For which one?
No, like their own. Like
So I'm just
kinds of people Vicky would be friends with. They're easily distinguishable. That's what I'm trying to say.
But what type of category would they be under?
It's just you.
Just digging her own grave.
No, I'm not. It's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing.
So why can't you say?
You can be
nice
honest.
things?
It's okay.
No, it's not a bad thing. I just can't put my words to it. But it's not that they're weird because
Yeah.
I think that I have like I could have good conversations with your friends. Maybe it's just I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. There's only one friend of yours that I don't feel like that about.
Who?
But Crystal.
Oh. I
Yeah.
like Crystal.
They're saying she's normal.
Not
She's
that
normal.
she's normal. It's just
Oh, so she's not normal.
I just think,
Crystal, if you're watching this, ignore Abraham.
and me. I think I made this worse.
Yeah, you did.
I'm just gonna shut up, bro. Everything I said, please disregard it. I don't mean anything.
I'll be
bad.
honest. I think I don't know if this has anything to do with what you're saying, but I think I just make friends with like people who are not very good friend makers.
Ooh.
Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Yeah, I was gonna say
And
like
I
you
think
make
it's just
like you give like a safe space kind of like vibe. You know?
because I know that I get it. I don't know what you mean, but I get it when I
Yeah.
think about all my friends.
I don't think I know what I mean either. But I see that being true and what you're saying too. Like she is a safe space. I just feel like no, that's true. That has to be true because I feel like for your friends, it's not that they're weird, but I feel like they wouldn't want to be my friends because I'm a little aggressive. And so I'm not somebody to be like that you would feel safe with, even though I am a safe friend. Let me just put that out there. I don't think that I come off like that. They'd be like, you're just kind of scared.
Too much.
Yeah, I'm too much. And like, you're just very demure. And I don't think that people would
Very
like
mindful.
your kinds of friends. You know what category it is? Categories of people that would not want to be friends with me. That's all I'm gonna say. That's what I'm trying to say.
That's hilarious.
And it's not the other way around. It's not that I wouldn't be friends with them. I just don't think. I think that your friends would meet me, especially ones that didn't know you were my cousin.
Yeah.
Why am I still talking about this, bro? Clearly, I'm nervous.
She's trying to save herself.
I am. No, I think that they would meet me and be like, "You're related to her." No. Be like, you guys are so different.
That's so funny. That's
Yeah.
so funny.
Sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. Okay, I'm really ruining it.
No. That's hilarious.
Please take it away, somebody.
Shout out to Sketch.
Sketch
Anyway.
would be my friend. Sketch, if you're watching this, we could be friends.
He's not watching.
Mario would be like, no.
Why?
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like he would be like, no.
Oh my god.
Can I be friends?
Why not? Mario has a million friends.
Mario
knows
too much about
everybody.
people.
That's true. What did you say?
I said he knows a lot. Did I say that? She
Said that.
What?
No, I said he knows everyone. I said
Oh yeah, then you guys both said the same thing.
Yeah.
he's just a mindful guy.
He's just a talkative person.
I always try to make him feel bad. It's one of those things like we listen. Yes, we listen and we don't judge. Oh my gosh, can we do that? I always try to make him. Not always. I sometimes try to make him feel bad by telling, because he'll talk about his experience in high school and how it was so positive because he was like considered popular. And I'm just like, well, you're like
Highly doubt
literally
that.
married with someone who would walk around with a giant backpack, just walking like this down the hallway.
You?
Yeah, dude. And I used to carry my purple binder. You remember?
I do not
The one
remember.
that, like, in middle school where you have like the satchel and it's a purple binder and you have all of your files there. You don't remember my purple binder?
I do not remember.
I was that kid. Maybe you just like, because I'm your cousin, you didn't really care.
I don't think I cared.
And I'm like, yeah, that's who you married. And he's like, no, I'm sure it wasn't like that. I'm like, well, I'm just letting you know my experience was different.
You know what is
That's
so
funny.
interesting? Because now that you say that, I feel like at school, I never saw that. I don't remember seeing
was in
that
middle
way.
school,
Yeah,
like
and
my
I was
purple
and I
binder.
was there. But I feel like in middle school, if I were to perceive you from an outsider's perspective, maybe I could see what you're saying.
Yeah.
But I think that I really feel like you were different in school than you were at church or like at our setting. I think at school you were more free to be a little dorky because you were not like that at church.
Really?
Yeah, and it's not that you change your personality. I just feel like
Well, everyone has a different perspective of how they feel that they were
Yeah.
presenting and then how you were actually seen.
I
don't know.
Maybe it is because you're my cousin. I just didn't think you make yourself sound so weird.
Dude, I was weird. I was weird. If I think about it, I'm like, I was a little weird. Like, honestly, if you weren't around me, I just would not care to have friends.
Bro,
The only thing that saved me from having friends was sports.
Yeah, but I also couldn't keep friends. I feel.
But I always had friends because I was with you.
No, you
know,
had.
like-
She had my kind of friends because I was with me, and then on your own, you would make other kinds of friends.
Better friends.
Probably.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I just remember when we went to West, I gave up. I was like, nah, I'm not going to do this.
No, I mean at that point, neither. Dude, I remember.
Yeah.
I still think about that. When we graduated, Vicky and I did not talk to anybody at graduation. We were just like tied at the hip. We're like, we're graduating today. We don't care about anybody else. We're never gonna see them again. And then we like didn't even say hi to people. I don't think.
I think we did.
Did
I
we?
think we did.
Poquito.
Yeah, I remember because I remember you took pictures with like a group of your friends, and I remember taking pictures with like the girls from cross country.
Okay, but then that was it.
Yeah, that was it. That
Never
was
saw them again.
Not a lot of interaction.
Nope.
How many years did you guys go to West?
Together?
Yeah.
Two.
So junior and senior. Mm-hmm. The most
Honestly,
important years.
that was pretty awesome though. Like you don't always get. I mean, I'm sure that you probably some people get the experience of going to school with your cousin, but I don't think they have the relationship that you and I had. Like, it's
know.
just not. It's not common.
Do you remember? Do you remember when we would fight? Like we would be mad at each other, and we would. So every year we would just share a locker because because we're like, what's the point of having different lockers, bro?
Yeah.
So we would just share a locker. The first year, our lockers were next to each other because
I
we got
remember that.
super lucky. The second year, mine was like in the ESL section, and I was like, hell no. So I moved in with Vicky, but there were times where we'd be mad at each other, bro, and we would like either go to our locker when the other person wasn't there, or we'd just be there and not talk to each other, bro.
What the?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I
We
feel
would
like
fight.
not everybody has the, like, yeah, you can. I have clients who will be like, yeah, my cousins go to school too. I'm like, oh, are you guys close? They're like, no, we don't talk. I'm like, what do you mean? Like, that was not my experience when I had cousins at school.
Yeah,
You
no.
know? Like,
It was so fun.
yeah. Yeah. That was fun. Did you ever have cousins in school?
In preschool,
Preschool?
Yeah.
Oh, what's that?
we got in trouble a lot because we would like, we would have like playtime and we would like fight with like the little dinosaurs and stuff.
Oh, dinosaur.
So playtime, we couldn't be next to each other.
Dinosaur.
Yeah, that's so cute. They
Like
say
little
that
dinosaurs.
kids who have like an obsession with dinosaurs most likely have a higher intelligence level, are more intelligent.
I didn't like dinosaurs like that.
Oh,
We just play with them because it was like,
Just
They're
run
like
with
toys.
it, bro. All right, he's just discredited
that's
himself.
cute.
well, I'm
Dinosaurs.
gonna be honest. I was
That
a
is cute.
dinosaur kid.
No, it would
Nah.
have been to your benefit if you were.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. No, but high school was so fun.
Yeah.
The years that I went with you, the other ones I didn't like very well at all.
Oh,
Me
Bonzi?
either. It was
Yeah.
really.
Why?
It was really crazy.
It was, yeah.
was really crazy.
Yeah, yours
And
was
you went
crazy.
to Oswego, right?
Mine was crazy
It-
just
was
because
it not fun
boy
because you
drama.
guys didn't have each other?
That helps.
You think
Yes, I think so. I think that Julissa would have saved me from making like really dumb decisions.
And Vicky would have saved me from skipping class.
You skip class.
skipped
Bro, I
class
used to
at
skip
Wabanzi?
class so much.
Really?
And you know what I would always see?
Hmm.
Like because if you would skip class, like you'd have to go to in-school suspension. And I would always see Beverlyn and Lala. Bro.
Really? Doing what? Oh, in there?
Yeah, like just like skipping class too.
Oh,
And then like, so I was like,
That's
damn, they're
crazy.
like probably hella judging me because like I'm in the worship group and I'm skipping class like
That's
every
so
day.
funny. Dang, I forgot that was like a friend group too.
yeah. No, I skipped class with my boyfriend at the time.
Oh.
And I
Do
would,
what?
we would just go into not a locker room.
What
What, the heck? A staircase. And we
Oh,
would just,
I remember that
we
you
would
told me
just
that.
hang out. Bro, ew. Me da asco. Just like my behavior, me da asco. I
You
just
know
could
who I
not.
recently saw at El Güero? And it was so random.
Who?
So random. Sebastian. Marcos's brother. You remember Sebastian?
Yeah, I haven't seen him like even on social media.
I don't remember the last time I saw him. And I was like, me and Mario were like getting some last minute groceries just so we can make some quick dinner. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go check the bread. And so I'm like walking to the El Pan, and then I see this really super tall, by the way. I'm
Yeah.
like, since when did you get that tall? Super tall, and I like glance, I'm like, I know you. And he's like, I know you. And I was like, don't tell me your name. I was like, Sebastian. And he's like, Victoria. And I was like, dude, what the heck? And it was like, we were back in like middle school again. And I was like, I don't remember the last time I saw you. And then he asked me about you. And then I was like, yeah, she's married now. And we were just like catching up. And he was like telling me how, he was like, do you still do that church thing? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, wait, let me introduce you to my husband. I was like bringing Mario. And then he was like, you know what? Like, you guys were right. Like, I've recently been like reading the Bible more and getting into that stuff. And I'm like, oh, this is great. I'm so happy to hear that. And I was like, oh, I'm so happy. And I was like hugging him. I was like, well, keep it going. And Mario was like, yeah, man, like we all really need Jesus. And that was it. And then he's like,
Aw.
yeah, and we left.
Bro, what a sweet guy. I haven't seen him in forever.
God,
But
it's been a long time.
you know, based on what you're saying, I really feel that if there's a specific group of middle school, and I guess for you at high school, but there's a specific group of middle school friends that we had that if we were to see each other again, I just think things would go back to how they were.
Yeah, and it's
Like,
like that type of person.
It's
yeah.
like, well, I don't know about Marcos, but it's definitely like the Sebastian,
Yeah.
Sylvester,
yeah.
Guillermo, Miguel, and it's all guys. Like, put us in a
Yeah.
room with them, bro, and it's gonna be just chaos the way that it was when we were in middle school. It's just not going to be awkward at all. And they're probably going to think we're
Yeah.
just... Do you remember what they used to call us?
Yeah, la diabla y la diablita.
No, they called me they called me El Diablo and they called her El Diablo Chiquito.
That's what I said.
Why?
Bro, I don't know.
Wild.
Menace?
Yeah, we were
We
menaces.
were wild. We were a double like take for everybody.
Yeah, and it just times 2, bro. And then they would meet Topaz and bro over. It's so over. Topaz was the terrorizer. The Tasmanian devil, bro.
Dude, she's wild.
That's so funny.
Ah, good times.
That's so funny.
My lips are so dry. There's so much to talk about.
Did you in high school ever like do drugs in the bathroom?
What the?
Or like,
no.
That is not where I thought she was going to go with that.
No.
well, it's because
Well, not me personally.
at least when
But
you
it
were
was-
at East, was the school like that?
Oh yeah.
Because I
People
feel
are
like
like
that's
smoking there,
yeah.
freaking. I don't know, like
Really?
other drugs, but I'm pretty sure some kids would do it. But like smoking for sure.
Cause I feel like now it's like super common at East. Like I have a lot of kids that I see from East, and it's like they all have like the same resemblance. Like they all look alike, they all do the same thing, and they all tell me
They're
the
all
same
Edgars,
things.
bro.
No,
People
not
that
even like
graduated
that.
from there or people that are going
No,
to East
that are
now?
going right now.
What do you mean, dude?
Yeah, what do you mean?
Like they're just like goth and like emo.
At
That's
East?
what's going on right now? Mm-hmm. Oh my God.
But
bro.
like,
There's
like
those-
white kids
there's
or
those
No,
dancers? Have you seen
no,
them?
they're
What?
they're
You know what I'm
Hispanic.
talking about?
No, yeah.
And
Really?
They all of them,
But
they
like-
all have the same resemblance. I'm just like,
But hold on, like white people goth or like, oh, look, I'm a shit, I'm sad.
I know exactly what you're
Like
talking
I
about.
listen
like-
to Junior IH or whatever, like that kind of emo. Goth.
no, like
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Can you mute this
Why?
so I can?
I
Hold
don't
on.
know how to explain
I'm
it.
gonna send it to you. I'm gonna show you guys.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys talking about.
Me either. That's why she's gonna send it to us. Yes, yes, like that, like
Oh,
that. I don't even
that's
know how to
like-
describe that.
Uwu?
Yeah,
Uwu?
that's
Is that
like-
what it's called? Like,
No, that's not even ooh.
What was
Isn't
that?
that-
Can you do that again?
That's like you never seen that?
You're like, ooh.
No, that's like I love
Anime.
anime. Like yeah, like all cheery.
it's
But
like,
like
it's
that's like
No, it's like what she's saying, but it's not anime.
it's
no, yeah. I don't know what that's called.
It's more like it's just a-
no, like goth,
yeah.
you know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know what is going on.
You know, it's funny that you say that because like when I was in school, like those kids were rare. Like those
Really?
like wearing like black and like all that stuff. Like their hair. Like there was like 2 kids that I can think of, but
That were
like
like that?
they were white. So like I don't know.
No, and this is I'm talking about like all of them.
Yeah.
All of them. I don't think I've ran into one that I've seen. Okay, no, there's the outliers, right? I used to have this client that I loved seeing, but she didn't need services anymore. And she was like the popular kind, and she wasn't like that. Pero tampoco she wasn't preppy and like, you know,
Yeah.
she was just normal, but you could tell because she was like,
I'm normal.
yeah, I'm normal. That reminds me of Julio. Like, I'm normal.
Julio is something else, brother.
That's crazy. Wait, so AB, you want? Go ahead.
Wait, so why'd you ask if I did drugs in the
Well,
bathroom?
because what I meant
To
to,
give off that
ask.
vibe?
No, what I meant to ask was like, was that something common, like doing drugs in the bathroom?
What's
like-
that happening?
I mean, yeah, like kids would be smoking and stuff,
Yeah.
but like, I feel like back then it was more like people were trying to be like gangster, you know, like those little like gangbanger wannabe.
That's how Mario describes his experience at East.
Do you remember how actually, no, not West. I think it was the safest maybe when we were there. People were not that crazy.
Oh no, no. Do you remember what was his name? Ricky.
Why does that ring a bell?
Ricky was like,
Was he short?
I don't know, Ricardo Torres. No, that's not Torres.
Oh,
I don't remember.
the popular kid?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, I know who.
I feel like the most like chaotic West would get when we were there was like him causing traffic in the intersection of the hallways.
Yeah, but that's just because he was really cool. Y la gente
Right.
le seguía la corriente.
But that's what I'm saying. Like there
Yeah.
wasn't really anything
How
going
did
on when we
cause
were there.
traffic?
He would like plan with all of his cool friends, like everybody meet at this hallway at this
Yes.
time, and let's just scream and shout and let it out. Like it was
That's
literally giving pep rally.
Like high school
Leader.
musical stuff.
Exactly.
That's funny.
That was our
And now
experience.
he looks like a tío.
A tío?
You know, he invited me on a date.
Like an unk.
Yeah.
I believe you. I feel like that's like, I remember that.
He invited you to a date.
Yeah, well, he
Like when you were in high school?
I guess not on a date. Let me
Like
take
he was
that
gonna
back.
go on a date and he invited you.
What the? No. He, a little bit before I got, like, between my breakup and getting with Randy, we had been, like,
then no, I don't remember.
we had been exchanging just, like, messages. And he invited me out for coffee.
Yeah.
And I accepted. I was like, I'm down. And then the day of, he rescheduled because he said he had to study for finals. And that was the biggest ick for me. Because I'm like, how did you not time it that you knew you had to study for finals and now you're trying to reschedule with me? Like, how did you not know you had finals?
Yeah.
So he's like, oh, can we reschedule? I'm studying. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Let me know. And then when he texted me back to reschedule, I left him on red.
Yeah. Oh.
Just because I thought, like,
You never seen that TikTok of like
I don't like that.
it's like it's a guy making a list of like all the eggs girls have said on TikTok. I'm gonna send him this.
No.
See?
Don't plan, date, and studying at the same day because it's an ick.
No, the ick wasn't. Well, I guess, yeah. but
That's
I
funny.
don't easily get icks, though. That's like such
Yeah.
a younger person thing. I'm saying that specific instance.
When you were younger back
Yeah.
then.
You were young back
I
then.
wasn't that much younger, you guys.
You're old now, right?
I'm 28.
You're a señora.
I am a señora, but I'm not old.
You're Doña Julisa.
I am.
Doña Julisa. That's crazy.
Doña Vicky.
Bruh.
Victoria.
Victoria.
Doña Victoria.
It suits you well.
Thanks.
I like it.
That's crazy. We're all gonna be old one day.
We
We're
are.
old already.
You speak for yourself.
Yeah.
The hell?
With your 30-year-old. I'm
the
young.
youngest one here. I'm the youngest at heart right here.
Just because you're childish doesn't mean that
Exactly.
you're young.
What did you guys, by the way, because we're talking about, maybe it's not relevant, but what did you guys get for the thing that Abraham sent we were supposed to do
Oh, what the
last
hell?
week and we didn't do?
I forgot.
I think I took a picture of it because I was like,
I
in case
sent
they
it to my
ask
email.
for it.
I got like a.
I have to take it again.
I think I
Really?
got like a 70 something. Give me a
Really?
second. Give me a second.
What did you get?
I screenshotted it. 72 maybe?
Send it to my.
Bruh, it's too long for me to take it again.
Just take
Oh.
it while we.
74. And let me tell you what it says. The range of score indicates that you have probably had your fair share of sexual, drug, getting in trouble with the law experiences. Let's be honest. You have probably checked off some moderately crazy things. Am I right? No.
You guys have to keep this conversation going so I can take mine real quick.
I got a 7 out of 20 in
Oh.
minor acts, 13 out of 30 immoral acts, 2 out of 20 raunchy acts, scandalous acts, I got a 4, and unspeakable acts, I got a 0. Which ones were the unspeakable acts?
I have no idea, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to get a worse one than you, and I don't like that.
Of course you are,
I
right?
think.
What do you mean, of course?
You should have.
I
You
think
should
I
have.
got
You should have like guessed each other's thing
Oh.
Why do you think I'm the devil?
first. I don't, what?
I hate this guy.
Compared to her, you are.
No,
the
I
devil.
feel like
Let me just
I
say
Bro, how
scored
many
this
did you
way
get?
because I got a 74. I think I scored this way because I had to put in
probably
there
checked
like
this
the times I got in trouble when I got arrested and I went to jail.
What the hell did you go to jail for?
Yeah. When I got arrested for driving with a permit, they locked me up.
I already know.
Really?
They brought
What
they
the
brought
hell?
they brought the big van where they put the immigrants in. They handcuffed me. I was still in my
the
Sunday church
immigrants?
clothes. I was still in my Sunday church clothes. They handcuffed me, put me in the back, and took me to jail. And I got locked up. And I got my fingerprints taken and my
For
mugshot.
driving without a permit.
For driving with a permit and
With
and
a permit.
Yeah, those were the Aurora
That's
police.
a thing?
Yes, and you know what? I remember I
wild.
was taking my mugshot, and the guy was the cop was Mexican. He was like, "What are you doing here?" And I explained to him, and he's like, he told me in Spanish. I don't remember how he said it though, but he asked me, "Did you get a white cop?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I get it now." And he was
Wild.
implying that they were being racist because I
But
was
you don't
Mexican.
even look like a Mexican kid.
I was not white. I didn't look like a white
Hey,
person.
dude.
Not
If I
to the
didn't know
white
you
cop.
and I just saw you from just like, oh, look at that white
So
girl.
why did I go to jail at 15? For a racist act. I truly
Okay,
believe that
but-
in my heart.
I didn't know that. And then what happened? They just took you in jail and your mom came.
My mom had to bail me out, and
How
she
much?
paid $400 that night.
And then did you have to go to
their
court?
fault.
Huh?
Did you have to go like court to court or something?
I had to go to court. The judge told me that I needed to do, I don't remember how many
service?
hours of community service. And then I had to take this driving class. And I went to the driving class. That was so awkward. That's another story. I went to the driving class and I did everything she asked me within a month, I think. And because what was going to happen as a consequence was that I wasn't going to be able to get my license till I was 18 or 21. But
What?
because I did everything within the year, I think I did everything that month because I was so scared. She took it off my record. And I was able to get my license at 16.
I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yeah.
Like I think you're like, oh, call your parents and tell them to come pick you up.
No.
So I
I
guess
got
maybe he was
arrested.
racist.
He was. That's
He
what the
probably
other
took
cop
your
told
name
me.
out your name. Like, the real, this is Spanish.
And my mom was like so freaked out because I called her crying. I was like, look at what you did. And then she came and she's like, how are you going to take her at 15? And the cop was like, you need to stop yelling at me or I'm going to take you too. And I was so
Oh, no, that's definitely a
scared.
racist
I
cop.
was so scared. And
Some
I
of
was
those like
crying.
power hungry,
Yeah.
like bad cops.
Well, the Mexican cop, I think he was Mexican or he was most likely just Hispanic. He told me it was because they
Yeah.
were racist. But I no lo entendía at that time. I was only young. But when I think about it, I'm like, wow, like, that's crazy.
Damn.
And so, yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that?
That you got arrested? No.
I feel like I told you that.
No.
You knew that, right?
And then have you ever
I
been
knew
pulled
that.
over after that?
64.
No. No, you say it's not that bad.
It's really not that bad. What's yours?
56.
56?
What? You need to tell us right now.
No.
What you've been
What
up
the
to.
hell?
Let me say, the only reason that I think ours is even further from 100 than it is because we are married.
Yeah. That there was some questions on there that I was like, well, makes sense.
Like a lot of these
Yeah.
are very they're giving married. Right? Can
that who?
we go through the questions and guess which ones Abraham put yes to?
Oh my.
Because like
Can you send me the thing again? Because I had
I'm
it
just
in a
kidding.
picture.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't want to do that to him.
I was like, I actually wanted to do that because I wanted to see like what type of questions they had.
Wait a damn minute.
What?
You got a what?
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
What's
I was
that?
like, what have you been up to?
You got a what?
What's up,
Get a
56? Look it up.
56. He got a 56, guys.
It's
Look
not
at
bad,
some
bad.
of those things were some
50, 69. You are bad boy. You enjoy all the adult stuff.
Wait, what?
Percentage of boys. See, I'm in like the average.
the average.
I'm in the same category as you.
No, we're not.
How do you know what the average is?
Wait, do you have a screenshot of your thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is the average
I don't
rice
know.
purity score by age? I'm a male.
Where do you know? How do you know?
Wait,
where
let's
you are?
compare ours. Everybody read their minor acts number.
Or I would have to take
7.
it again because I don't have.
12.
Okay.
Immortal acts.
Let me take it real quick.
13.
16. Raunchy acts.
2.
5. Scandalous acts.
4.
3. Unspeakable acts.
0.
0.
It's that I want to know, like they should have, when they were asking the questions, they should have categorized them under these things so we can know like
What's
what
raunchy?
was, yeah, what's unspeakable.
Yeah, well, definitely like probably.
If you click on it, it doesn't like send you to it.
Well, I had a screenshot. I wanted to save my results.
No, it doesn't.
I low-key thought we were going to be like bringing rice and we were going to test it.
Oh my God. And this is why she
I
got a
was like-
74. bro.
That's why she got 100.
I was like,
100
why
out
would
of
we
100.
test the rice? And I was like, okay, do I have to bring my own rice? Until he explained.
Long green rice.
No, I just have to say something.
Medium rice.
There is no way he is a virgin.
Oh. Abraham, you got to come clean.
With that
Why does
score,
it
And
matter?
then close
no
your
way.
ears right
That
now.
doesn't
In
matter.
bed? What the hell?
Close your ears right now.
She didn't even listen to us.
she will now.
How much of a hater she is. Look at her. She's mad right now.
You want to talk about that?
Why, she's mad at you?
What?
What did you do?
He's an L.
Dude, why am I now? Tell me right now. Why am I
What
now?
happened?
Because he has had
You
any.
have-
Oh my.
He has like a world of opportunities to just like
Yeah.
not be a lonely boy,
Oh my.
and yet
He's not taking them.
he doesn't take them.
Because I said this
with
year
the correct
no
people?
to girls. 2024, No
So
women.
June
no
1st,
girls.
I mean June 1st. June is January
June
1st.
1st.
You're gonna be at Yvette's door. That's what you're telling me? Knocking with flowers in the serenata?
What the-
Naked.
Hey, yeah.
And this is
Took it
why
too
I got a
far.
64.
If I'm telling you right now, if you bring another girl home that's not Yvette, I'm going to be very upset. Okay?
Oh, why?
Just say.
Wow.
What do you think of that, Jalissa?
I just think you need to get it together, bro. I don't even care who it is, because if y'all ever
Just
were,
Team Jackie, that's why.
first of all, I was gonna say something.
What?
I don't want any of my friends getting into relationships if they're gonna ruin the friend dynamic anymore.
Yeah, if you want to really try with Yvette, you gotta meet her at the altar. That's the final word.
Yeah, because I just don't want any more like family dynamics. I mean, friend dynamic.
Who has ruined it?
No, we're not doing this right now.
What just say?
Let's just say it wasn't me or Vicky.
Really? You know, for the longest time, I thought I was like the toxic one. You know,
You are. We picked good partners.
because look,
Wait,
when
in
I was
your
not
relationship
there,
or in
no,
the friend?
in a friend group.
You are.
Am I like the? How do you say it? Am I the divider?
No.
The
I think I am.
divider.
Yeah.
No, I just
Think about it. The whole time when like
You're not
we
a
were not
divider.
hanging out, you guys were like you guys had a huge grand group of friends.
Grand
group. Sorry,
Grand
I know I said that backwards.
friend group.
And then all of a sudden,
did.
I'm in the picture and like, oh, no one hangs out no more.
Who's the huge friend group that you're referring
We
to?
did have a huge friend group at one point. The usually best of friends group chat
Yeah.
was enormous.
There was like 20 people in there, and not Abraham
20 people?
Was
Vicky,
not
it
in
was a
there.
lot.
No,
of
there
people.
was just
No, there was a lot. I'm gonna name everybody. I'm calling y'all.
yeah.
It was me, you, Oscar, Cody, Josue,
Oh, I never.
Lala,
Yeah.
Abraham.
No, I was not in there.
Okay, Julio, Randy, and I feel like Sapphire was in it at one
It
point.
was. She was.
She was in it at one point, but no, our friend group was huge. Oh, I think Evelyn might have been in it at one point too.
But okay, this is why I didn't even. I was wondering who you were referring to because when I think about friends, I don't think about them as friends. Like that in my mind that was never a friend
family.
group. In my mind, that was kind of just like we're all getting together and we're hanging out.
I thought it was a friend group.
In my mind, the friend group was always like Corina, Abraham, Lala, you, Randy, Mario, and Josue.
And what happened to that?
We're not the dividers.
No, I don't.
We're
think
not
so
the
either.
dividers.
But I think that I don't think it's
We're
you
not
either. I think that for a long time, I was placed as the divider, and I don't like that. And it wasn't by you, by the way,
Wait, when?
By who?
by other people. That
No,
divider?
I'm telling you, I was the divider.
How?
I was
Okay,
like,
tell
okay,
us
I'm not
how.
talking her to no more. I'm not gonna say who. Yo, come over here. You're on my team now.
Oh yeah,
And then
You
that
would do
could-
that?
Well, not like I didn't say it like that, but like I would be like, yo, I don't like her no more. We don't talk to her no more.
and they listen to you.
Yeah, and then they'd be like, oh, you know what? I feel the same way.
Then you're not the divider. Do you not see who the divider is?
Yeah, you're
No, I
just
am.
the only one who's. No, you're not.
Okay, but I was the one who said something. Like, if I wanted to say something, they
Yeah,
would've been
because
like,
you had a right to say something. A divider is going to be someone who has no right to say anything.
True.
Okay, I see
Like
what
you're
saying.
allowed to be mad at me,
Right.
but everybody
right.
else was not allowed to be mad.
Okay, you guys
The,
are right.
the thing is that they had a
Feel
crush
better.
on me.
Oh, I'm happy you feel better. I don't see you as a divider. It's just like I have
What
second
the-
thoughts.
No, I'm just saying.
Why'd you?
No, because I said something in the middle of it, and you guys were both too busy
Oh,
entertaining
go ahead.
each other.
Sorry.
No,
Go.
it's funny that you
Oh,
guys.
that they were in love with you?
Yeah, I just think they're in love with me.
You know what? That's a really good theory.
Why
That's a
is
really
it
good
that
theory.
everything fell apart when my honey bunches of oats came into the mix?
What?
No.
Wait,
No,
what?
He
not
was
with us.
included.
Yes, not with us. I mean, other people. Like definitely other people.
Well, because there was some crushes that don't want to be
Admitted.
acknowledged.
I
Yeah.
know. So weird. But anyway, that's besides the point. I just think that to Vicky's point, you did have like a right to be mad at me and to express yourself. Everybody else really didn't.
Right. It was kind of just,
Let me join this bandwagon because I'm hurt.
and like feeding into it when it shouldn't have been fed into it.
Yeah, just people were instigating, and you wanted to give me a what? What was it called?
Abraham was an instigator, though.
Yeah, he was. What
Oh.
did he want to do? You told Vicky you wanted to. An intervention.
An intervention. I remember that I was like, no.
You needed an intervention, right?
No. Till this day, I'm just like,
To this day, I would still give her one.
Bruh.
that
What is
was
he
crazy.
doing?
I remember.
It's like, ponte las pilas,
that
o
is
sea.
instigating. That is instigating.
This is the kind of behavior that I've been used to my entire life. Why do you think I'm as aggressive as I am? I have to defend myself from this kind of people. These kinds of people who are always trying to instigate against me.
And the
It was
scary
not an
thing about that,
instigation, it was
I remember
worry.
when you said that to me, our conversation between me and Mario about that, we were like,
They were appalled.
we were like, Abraham cannot be the only one that's feeding into this. Like we were like the fact that it's the scary fact. We were like the scary fact to know that there's other people wanting to do this intervention is so scary to us. We're like, why? Like I remember that specifically, and Mario was just like, "You're not getting involved." I'm like, "I know I'm not getting involved because I don't know why they want to do that."
Dude, it was giving Mean Girls, but you're a freaking viejo.
It was giving Mean Boys.
Yeah, bro. Two little boys.
No, but I'm happy that we're stuck it through and we're here today.
Yeah, literally. The
OGs
three
of the
ultimate
orange juice.
survivors.
The three what?
Ultimate survivors, and she said something about orange juice.
Orange juice.
Bro.
You can't, but you can put Eric's head over there.
Bruh.
I'll be over here, but Eric's head could be over there.
Huh.
Because at some point, I mean, he's still with you guys. So
Yeah, he is.
we stuck it through after like 20 years.
Yeah, it's been a long time. I will say though that it's so entertaining to just like hear, even though he's kind of like on the outside of it, to hear his drama, bro, because it has got nothing to do with us. But we be hearing it, and I'm like, oh wow,
Dang.
you're out here acting like this too.
He has drama for the three of us put together.
Oh,
With our
absolutely.
husbands
Absolutely.
and Abraham's future wife.
You guys lost me.
Or husband.
Hey, yo.
He's not lost anymore.
Exactly.
Perdido.
Or perdidas.
Amy, tell us what are your maybe relationship plans for 2025?
Bruh, I don't have any.
Bro, he doesn't have plans for anything. He doesn't even have the will to live.
What the hell? One of them emo kids, the Vicky therapies.
Therapies.
Hey, you would be a really good therapist. Why don't you go to school for it?
Me? How?
You should go to school.
Go to school to get your counseling degree.
No, dude, I'd mess up some kids even worse, low key.
Maybe it would help you
Or like
to help other
adults.
people so you could find some hope.
I have hope.
Just don't be one of the weird people that touches kids.
What the hell? What are you talking about?
The school counselor that starts getting kids
so weird.
confianza and then locks the
that's
door
weird.
and then
Oh, dude.
That's right. Allegedly, there was like a
I thought it was gonna say allegedly that happened to me.
weirdo teacher at East,
Really?
like
Right.
recently.
Wasn't it like a football coach or something?
Oh,
Or
I
a
don't
soccer
know.
coach?
I don't know.
I think Mario told me something about that. Okay, they caught him. Something about a soccer, or was it a teacher? No, I think it was like a sports coach. And that Mario remembered him because it was one of his coaches. Pero que he was like, thank God I never had to interact with him that much. And they caught him like guilty.
Recently?
Yeah,
Yeah,
recently. I don't know if it was the
Wow.
same one.
probably.
Wow.
'Cause this happened like a couple of weeks ago. Like,
Oh, no, I don't know. This happened like a year ago.
oh, well, they caught another one. Wait, have you guys seen? It's like a trend on YouTube right now of like some like big YouTubers are like. You guys remember the show by Chris Hansen, To Catch a Predator?
Oh yes, yes.
So like they would like fake like online
Oh, yeah,
like,
yeah,
kids.
yeah.
And like then they would like, oh, let's meet up at my house, and then he would walk out and confront them or whatever.
I
Yeah.
hated that.
Like there's like YouTubers doing it now. Like they were like, oh, meet me at Walmart or whatever, and like they'll show up and they're like,
Really?
yeah, and then they'll like confront them, and
I don't like
So
those.
scary.
I don't know, just like
There's like something unsettling about finally catching a predator.
And
you don't like
seeing who
that
they
they're
are.
doing
Yes.
that, or
Well, obviously the fact that they're doing it, right?
yeah.
But there's just seems something so I don't know, like I don't know.
Or
It's
it's,
just
it's like scary because it's like, damn, like this is actually real. Like
and then it's
unless it's like, I mean, I'm sure there's like videos that people are like faking it, you know, for views.
I
but,
would
like-
not want to be the actor on the other side.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
right.
like
Everyone's gonna see that.
yeah. But I don't know. So then they must be real, right?
They have to, because I don't think
it's
anyone
just
would
like-
agree to do that. To do that kind of satire skit.
No, I
No, it's
don't
not
think
even
so.
funny. Like,
It's not funny, and
disturbing.
it's also like that's what you're going to be remembered by.
yeah.
That's like
disturbing.
criminal charges. Heck no.
But yeah,
Very
it's like it's
disturbing.
a trend, and it's just like
A trend?
it's like we like it's good that they're like exposing these people, but like we don't really know if like there's justice being, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, are they involving like cops actually, or they're just doing it for the video?
Yeah, exactly.
I hope they're involving the cops. I saw a really disturbing video where they like caught a guy at the grocery store, and the guy like instantly went into this like PTSD panic mode and was like screaming, "It's like you're triggering me," just to avoid the confrontation.
Oh, yeah.
And then the like security had to come out and like told the guy with the camera like, "You need to leave. You're triggering him." Like, and the guy was like, "I can't breathe," and like having this whole panic attack, but just like faking mental health problems to avoid the fact that he was just caught. And that was really disturbing to me.
Those are just very disturbing. Exactly. I don't like that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, if this is going to catch a bunch of crooks, sure.
Yeah.
But like Abraham said, we don't know if they're getting punished. So
I hope so.
I don't know. But
Well, talking
Or like,
about
even like aren't like the laws are like messed up anyway? Like unless you do something, like they can't really do anything about it.
that's true.
Like unless you like actually do something. Like it doesn't matter if you like talk to them online and
Yeah.
say weird stuff to them or
No,
send
because
weird
some things
pictures.
do matter. The photos do matter because that's child pee.
No, but like if they're sending the kid stuff, they're not receiving. You know what I mean?
I guess, but I think that should still be a crime. Not that it should be. I think it could be a crime still.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
to
we also
expose
have
yourself.
to think about how our country is like the mass producer of this and the
Child trafficking.
yeah, and what's the other way
Pornography?
of saying it? The most what not engager.
Consumer.
Yes, consumer of all of this. And it's
Yeah.
like we're trying to get rid of something that we well know that is being
So the laws are like,
corrupt.
yeah.
Or they're just not aligned correctly.
It sucks, but
It's really scary
True.
it is really scary.
to have like
though.
kids in this world because of that.
I know, and I mean, you can just see all that stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
Can't hide it from anybody. I don't like it, and this is a horrible place to stop the conversation.
Well, let's move on to what you wanted to talk about, AB. What you said in the group chat today.
Luigi Mangione.
Luigi Mangione.
What do you guys know
Sounds
about
like pasta. He's the one that killed the CEO of United Healthcare Insurance.
it? Yeah. Well, allegedly,
Allegedly.
Well, because
he's still innocent and
Hmm.
proved guilty in the court of law.
no, it's not that he's innocent. It's that he's. What does he say? He contested.
He contested the
So
extradition.
he's
no?
not even saying that he did it or that he didn't.
I don't know how the law works. Just
No, I didn't look at it.
so he was caught in a different state, and they're trying to extradite him to New York where he committed the crime,
Oh, I didn't know that part.
And
and they're
then-
contesting that. So I think he pleaded not guilty. Why do they say not guilty and just say he contested innocent? I guess it doesn't make sense, right? So he contested not guilty to because he was caught with a firearm and
Yeah.
some other stuff. So he contested not guilty to that, but then they're trying to contest like the extradition to New York for like the assassination or murder of the guy.
I saw that allegedly he was planning to get caught,
Yeah,
Oh.
and that everything was calculated.
yeah,
And I also saw that people are saying that there were obviously more than one. It was a group of people involved in this.
Yeah.
Right. And that they picked him to be the face of the movement. That this that happened wasn't just a kid who decided he wanted to commit murder that day. It was like an organization of people who were like, we are going to go against big pharma, or I guess it's not big pharma.
Healthcare.
We're going to go against healthcare. And everyone who was a part of this group was like, yeah, let's do it. Okay, who is going to be the face of this? So they purposely picked a handsome, educated, white because he's Italian, so he's white, male, handsome, educated, white, young male, so that they could, like, everything was, they picked him very specifically so that they couldn't argue against,
because of race or something.
yeah, like, oh, he
Or
killed him
was born.
because of, he, like, nothing. They can't use anything. They very much calculated it to make this as to make this seem as intentional as it was.
Yeah.
And they want people to see how intelligently they moved and how intentional everything was. This was not an accident. The way that he allegedly did this was
calculated.
very calculated and outsmarted everyone. And that's what this organization that allegedly existed was trying to do. But yeah, that there's no way that this was a one person ordeal.
I haven't heard that.
That's crazy because from what I thought I read, I could be completely wrong, was that United Healthcare is not a good insurance. They need pre-authorizations for everything. You want to get a cleaning? Pre-authorization. You want to get a filling? Pre-authorization. Like everything. That's how they save so much money. And we know insurance companies are just corrupt and they take your money. But anyway, I thought that he was probably had some sort of like illness that he needed a pre-auth for, and it was denied.
I heard
so his anger, like he was, and what I also read was that he had disappeared and distanced himself from his family 6 months before this incident, and his family had filed a report of a missing person. And so my thought process in connecting those two things is that, well, maybe he had a mental illness and wasn't getting the treatment he needed. And so it resulted in him killing the CEO. And that's the way that I thought that things had happened.
Well, that's the thing. That's what people
Want you to think.
worse. Yeah, well, that's what they were saying with what I heard. It's that he was also someone that doesn't have any record of mental illness.
Oh.
And that's why people think it was so intentional to choose him as the face of
Yeah, the whole thing.
this murder. Because he didn't have any of that. I did hear that he was sick though. But I also heard that his mom was sick.
Yeah, there's like, that's why you can't really trust like the media, because like there's so many things like going around that like
You cannot
like what the hell is true, because like I've heard like that his mom was like sick and like they were having trouble with like the health insurance thing.
Yeah.
And I've heard like that he was like he had like back surgery or something.
Yep.
And that he's like in pain all the time, and
Yeah.
that's why he did it. So like we don't know what's really true until obviously
No.
testifies.
And not only, yes, exactly, until he testifies and we hear it, because there's not a single, I think, media outlet that's going to put out the full truth.
No, I think they're trying to like make him seem like the villain, because like
Have you seen the
like
girls on his TikTok?
Yeah, people are making him out to be like a hero. Like people are like, oh, this is like our Candace Everdeen, you know? Like he's like finally standing up to like the big guy.
Yeah.
It's
And
because
so
insurances
people-
have gotten so expensive
Yeah.
for no reason.
You're telling
no
me. bro.
reason.
I haven't even got my pap smear.
My provider, it makes me so mad. I had an appointment with my provider, which I had to wait like 6 months to see. And for me to get a letter now that they're not taking my insurance.
Bro,
And
that's
I-
what happened.
And so I have to
For what kind
find
of-
another one.
Your medical doctor?
My like
OBGYN.
Yeah. And I'm like, bruh, you're not letting me, like, why am I paying all this money and then like I can't even use it, so I have an HMO plan. Please don't get an HMO plan. I thought it was just going to be easy because you can only go to a list of specific places. No, their wait list is like crazy. I waited 6 months to see because there was a long wait list and I still didn't get to see them.
Girl, that sounds horrible.
But are they taking my money? They're definitely taking my money every month from my paycheck.
Bro, every couple of months, I get a collection notice of $30 from Advocate Medical Group. And I'm like, I don't owe anything to Advocate. So why am I having a collection? And it's only $30, which is a copay amount. But it's not even the copay that I have now, because that's the copay that I had when I was under my mom's insurance before I turned 25.
Yeah.
Or 26, I don't know. But
27.
Oh, yes, 27. But before that, like I mean, now my copay is higher because my insurance is different under Randy. I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
This is so stressful, bruh.
It is.
Insurance, like health insurance, they need just like they need a reset button. Wow.
It's never gonna happen.
You don't think this is gonna cause that though?
Nope.
Really?
I really don't think so.
Did you guys hear what happened with Blue Cross Blue Shield?
About
Like
the
after
CO?
this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they started. What was it? They started accepting a lot of claims.
Oh no! So they had put out or they were gonna put out a thing like that. You only had a certain amount of like anesthesia. How do you say anesthesia time?
I saw that.
So like they would only cover a certain amount of time, and anything after that you would have to like pay on your own or something. And then like he gets killed, and like we're like, oh no, we're just kidding. That's not gonna happen.
Well, yeah, because they have control of all of this, and they are not giving us the benefits that we need. I have Blue Cross Blue Shield, and it's supposed to be the best one, and it's not. It's not.
And these are things that doctors are coming out to speak against as well. It's not just
Doctors hate it too.
it's
'cause,
not
like,
just us. It's the
Yeah.
actual people performing these procedures, checkups, whatever. But like, why is it that there's a higher up than a doctor controlling this?
That's true.
Like,
I didn't think about that.
Like, why?
I did not think about that. You know what I just found out too, talking about insurance, and this was a conversation I was having with my supervisor that I was like, I didn't know that. You know how a lot of people that are coming in as refugees or seeking asylum, they're getting automatic insurance. The insurance that they're getting doesn't cover anything.
Wait, really?
It doesn't cover anything.
Oh my god.
I was like, what do you mean? He's like, yeah, do you have, because I have this case that I have to like figure out. And so I was like looking for options and like trying to figure out what I could do for my client. And he was like asking me these questions. I was like, I don't understand how these questions are relevant. And he's like, well, if they just came in and they were like through asylum and they got insurance, you have to figure out the insurance that they have, because a lot of the public insurances, like the state insurance people are getting coming in, they're not covering anything, not even mental health services.
So what are they doing? Nothing. It's just like
Nothing,
a label.
It's just a label.
That's interesting because you know a thing that United Healthcare specifically does.
What?
So they have a program where they pair up with Medicare, which is government assisted healthcare, no?
Yeah.
And so they basically like they obviously the government pays them whoever they're covering, right? So like the more illnesses that these people are like find, like and whoever has these insurances, like they get paid more by the government. So what is it called? United Healthcare.
Yes, that's
So
what it's called.
they'll send out their nurses to like people who need it.
Yeah.
And like they'll misdiagnose them with things that they don't have
Oh heck no.
to get more money. That's the thing they're doing. So like it's not even the doctors are going to, but they're just corrupt, bro.
That
It's
is
messed up.
crazy.
So like that's how it's affecting like us, like taxpayers.
Yeah. And they're keeping all our money.
Yep.
Yep.
You're not even helping the people you're saying you're supposed to be helping. Bruh, you a liar. Liar.
That is insane.
And you know why like a lot of people don't even know about this insurance, like state insurance not even covering for anything? It's because a lot of these like immigrants that are coming in are not even using the insurance, pero cuando ya les toca and they have to pay out of pocket, they're like, why the heck do we have to pay out of pocket? Well, because it's not covering anything.
Oh my god, that's
That's-
insane.
Yeah, and they're like here believing that they're getting the help that they were offered, and it's all a scam. It's a lie.
But it's also a scam to fool all of the people that are voting for people in office that are vouching for this or that are promoting this, you know? Like,
Yeah.
They're using it very much to trick us as well. Those that want to vote to help
Yeah.
either the refugees or the people that are
Or not.
coming in, or the people that are members of DACA.
Oh, DACA's a whole scam. Bro, I am so mad. When I got married with I'm not even going to say anything because I don't even want to trash the people that told us this. I am sorry, Lord. I'm sorry. But I'm so upset. No, dude. Mario was under DACA for so many years, and they have to pay a yearly fine. Some of these people don't. Yes, you could get paperwork to be able to work legally in the States under DACA. But sometimes they don't even pay you what you're supposed to be getting paid because you're still illegal. And so when Mario had DACA, I remember he was always like, it was a lot of money that he had to pay. Y siempre le subía cada año. And I remember we went to go seek, like, where he would sign up for his DACA and like register every year. Like we were gonna get married and we went to go seek like assistance of like, okay, can le puedo arreglar? And you know what these people told me? Well, I shouldn't be mad at them. But I just yeah. They told me, they're like, that was when Biden was coming into office, and they told Mario, they're like, no, you don't have to arreglar through getting married or like with your wife. Like Biden's coming into office, like he's really gonna help the dreamers. Right. Tell me one thing he did for the dreamers.
He retired.
He did
Well,
absolutely.
it wasn't even like a Joe Biden thing. It's just
But
when
it was
Trump
the
was in
idea-
office,
It was what they were being fed. It was what the
Yeah.
DACA. It was what the DACA representatives or whatever you call them were being fed.
Yeah, and
Like, why
that-
are you telling people that? Can you imagine the amount of
Right.
people that they were telling that to?
And if I was dumb enough to wait for that, like
You
4
would've-
years would have gone by, and I would have never, like, Mario wouldn't have done everything he did to
As
get
soon
to
as
like,
he did.
Right. And so that would make me upset because people were actually hopeful, probably paying them money to submit these applications, and nothing happened for the dreamers.
That is so interesting because I just read something today on social media, on TikTok actually. Do you have to get that?
Is that mine?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Sorry.
I just read something today on social media and I don't remember what it was about, but it was basically about some paperwork that somebody needed to submit. It was something important like this, whether it was healthcare or it was DACA, or just something. I don't remember. But they said, oh, well, when I went into the office, taxes. It was for taxes. No, it wasn't for taxes. I'm sorry. This girl who is a U.S. citizen,
Yeah.
she's always traveling outside of the country. And at the airport, she gets stopped every time once she arrives back into the country. So when she leaves the country, she doesn't get questioned, she doesn't get pulled aside. But every time she comes back in, no matter where she comes in from, they always stop her and question her, and it's always like an hour and a half long interrogation where they ask her the same exact questions.
Yeah.
Where are you coming from? Like, why did you leave? Like, are you a U.S. citizen? All these things. And so this last time that it's happened, after like 5 times, she was so frustrated and crying, and she was like, what do I have to do
Yeah.
for there to stop being a flag on my account, or like what? And they're like, no, there's nothing you can do. Just like, it's not worth filling in the paperwork. Like, ya después de esta vez ya no va a pasar. And then it happened again afterwards. And I saw somebody in the comments say, whenever somebody tells you that filling out the paperwork to fix something is not worth it, that's how you know you better get it done. And it reminds me a little bit of what you're going through with Mario. When someone in the office is spewing that to you, it's not because they want to hurt you directly, but I think that that's what the higher ups are telling them. Like, no, tell the people. Every time somebody has to do this, that's what their training does. It trains them to do that so it can stop people from, I don't know, making the next move. And we're already a generation.
And it keeps them like paying every year.
We're already a generation of procrastinators, bro. And it gives us anxiety to do all the paperwork that we need to do just so that we can live like a worthy life. Of course, it's going to give us anxiety. Like, why do I have to do all of this for my husband? Well, for you in your case, just so that he can have papers. He's lived here his entire life. Why do I have to do this just so I can stop getting stopped at the airport? Why do I have to fill all this paperwork to get money from school, whether it's FAFSA, whatever? All of this like extensive paperwork
is important.
And they're training the people that organize all of it to tell us that, oh, it's fine. You don't need to do it this year.
Yeah.
Bruh. It's all a scheme.
The U.S. is a scheme.
It's all a lie. Let's leave.
We get scammed.
Honestly, they just want our money.
Yeah.
Everybody wants our money.
For real, bro. And then there's like freaking gajillionaires, billionaires. Why don't you go bother them, bro? Like, please.
Honestly, dude,
Tax cuts.
I think the older that we get, the more we start to see like things that are unfair.
For real.
Things that maybe didn't really bother us when we were younger for so many reasons. But I think the older we get, it's like we start seeing these things that are unfair to our people. And when I say our people, I'm talking about the people of the United States of America. I'm talking about everybody.
Yeah.
And it's just unfair.
Just
it's
good,
unfair.
hardworking people.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it is unfair. And I'm like, why are we fighting each other? We should fight the big man.
Big Mac.
Big man.
También the
Well, I
Big
feel
Mac.
like this thing that just happened united like
Yeah.
a lot of people.
For sure.
I think a lot of people realized they were angry without knowing they were angry.
Yeah.
Like they were like, you know
And
what?
that's why, like,
yeah.
That's why they're like trying to cover, like, you know, trying to vilify this guy, villainize this guy.
I was like, I've
Because like
always
people
known
are
I'm
finally united in something,
Yeah.
and like that takes it takes something big to like unite like the left and the right,
hell yeah.
and like so now it's like
Yeah.
it's like the people against like the elites, and they don't like that.
No, it's because like imagine this is just if he was having back pain, okay, maybe that is true, maybe it's not true, but that's just a little bit of what's been denied. Like there's people with cancer who have been denied treatment because United Healthcare didn't approve it, or like there's certain chronic illnesses under these insurances that they won't cover. They're like, yeah, you can sign up for the insurance, but they don't cover like extensive chronic care, like chronic illness care like that. And it's like, then why are you paying so much money? State insurance doesn't pay for it. It's like, where do you expect these people to pay that money from? Like, it's not like they just have it in the back of their pocket to pay like for cancer treatment.
No, and it's even it's big things like that, and even the smallest things that they're price gouging. EpiPens.
Oh yeah.
I saw someone talk about how expensive an EpiPen went up.
Yeah.
And obviously, every time you use one, you have to replace it. Like, you can only use it one time, and you have to have one on hand. If you have an allergy, like, you will die. And how expensive it was just to get that little thing when it costs them, like, next to a dime to produce.
Yeah. It's really sad.
I mean, ugh.
It's really sad. I think there was a time where I think Adderall was not being made enough. And a lot of people there was like a lot of, what do you say? Back order? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
And people were not getting their medication, and insurances were not willing to pay for like alternative options. And so people were like, well, how are we supposed to pay like this medicine that we need to be taking? There's not being produced. You're not wanting to pay it. And then the ones that are being produced, you don't want to give it to us. And I remember that was a whole thing because it affected our office because a lot of people were on specific medication and the pharmacies didn't have it, and insurance didn't want to pay for the other ones.
Oh my God.
No bueno.
It was just this whole thing. I'm just like, what are we
Meanwhile,
doing
like
here, man?
the higher ups are lining their pockets
What are we
with their
doing here?
money.
Heck yeah, bro. And that's why
Yeah, it's really crazy.
these unfortunate circumstances are happening.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I
Stay
feel like
safe,
this
guys.
is gonna be like
As safe as you can, at least.
everyone's gonna be watching this trial. You
Yeah.
think they're gonna televise it?
Absolutely. I don't
hope
think so.
You don't think so?
No.
Bro, they televised Michael Jackson's trial
Yeah, but who cares?
and not Brad Pitt, Johnny
Like, where
Depp.
Johnny-
did he go?
I know.
Wait, what?
I was
She's
like,
like, when was he on trial?
He should be on trial.
why?
For leaving for cheating on Angelina
Yeah,
Jolie?
bro. How do you leave her?
Honestly,
Well, he actually cheated on Jennifer Aniston first. That's the real thing.
What?
Didn't he?
I don't know.
What an L guy, right?
He's. You can't just take the name tag off yourself and give it to
I'm
somebody
not
else.
no L guy. I'm just a chill guy. I'm chilling.
I'm
this
not a
year.
chill girl, but I will crash out.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that's so crazy.
Anyway, well, that's a pretty heavy topic, but I'm sure it's what everyone's talking about. So
Yeah.
there's that. I mean, if you have your 2 cents, please let us know. You guys never freaking email us, bro. ¿Para qué tengo email si no me van a escribir?
Email us.
Text us. No, don't text me.
Send us
Definitely don't
suggestions.
text Vicky. She doesn't answer.
No, I've gotten worse. I'm sorry.
Gun work.
I honestly sometimes like just
I've
want to
gotten
text
worse.
her because I think of you very often, just so you know. And I'm like, ¿pa qué?
I know I've gotten
Get
worse. I
left
have.
on red.
I'm gonna feel destitute.
Look, guys, if you want to help me, please text me. Because if you stop texting me, I'm just gonna get worse, and it's gotten to a point where I just got
That's
worse.
funny.
No, it's so because people don't text you anymore. Actually, I don't know if that's
Yeah,
true.
no, they don't because I don't answer.
I just don't understand.
Yeah.
I can't even just like, you know, when you're little kids and just want to send some like stupid little thing to your cousin and then be like, haha. Like, it's not funny by the time you answer.
No, it's bad. Okay, look,
It feels
this
like-
is how bad it is. Okay, this is
Yes,
how bad it is.
okay, tell me.
My sister-in-law texted me a really important question. I was in the middle of doing. I need to stop declaring this
do.
over me, but I really do think I have ADHD, and my supervisor even told me because of something that happened at work. My sister-in-law texted me something really important. I was at Menards and we were busy. And I open it. That's the worst thing that I should like. I
Yeah.
stop myself from opening things because I know what happens next.
That's
I open
so-
it and I was like, I'm gonna answer. Put it down. Completely forgot about it. The next day, I'm like trying to text my mom and I see like her message. I was like, oh, I forgot to answer. And then I'm like, I'm so sorry. Like I'm apologizing. And like, I'm so sorry. I know this was important. And I just like responded back.
Honestly, opening a message when you know you have no time to respond is so say that coded. Like your mom is shining through, and you've always been like very much your dad, but that's your mom shining through, and not even because I feel like your mom's on top of everything when it comes to her organization on her. I mean, one
She's
time I
organized with like material things, but when it comes to like
texting, she's also bad.
I can text my dad, but I can't. My mom will not respond to me.
Both my parents
she'll
better
call
respond to
me.
me, bro.
You see, I wish like I could text my parents. Like I don't have that luxury.
No, my dad doesn't respond to text. Well, like he only responds because I work for him, bro. Because he needs me. So if he doesn't answer me, bro, I'm not answering you either. Pero
I would like to be in the middle of work texting my parents. No, like if I send something, I won't. Oh, you text me when?
maybe this will change your perspective when you see a message and you choose to leave it for later. It feels like the reason that, at least for me, that I don't send you things, even though I really want, and I'm telling you, I think of you very often, and I feel like I don't have a cousin because I'm just like, I feel like I'm bothering you.
No.
I'm like, bro, she must be
no.
so busy that like she just does not have time to look at her phone, bro. And you're just bothering her.
I
Stop
do
adding
look
to
at
her
it.
things. I'm just letting you know how it feels. I'm just adding to the millions of things she has to do, bro.
No, I'm in this stage in my life where I'm having a hard time managing, like mentally, mentally managing things, okay? And texting
Real.
is on that last thing of my list of things to do.
Okay, fair enough.
And so you do not bother me. I see them and I choose sometimes to not open them because I know if I open it and I don't respond, I'm going to forget that you texted me. And I will forget. I will never respond to it.
That's funny.
I will never respond to it. And I do that. So I'm trying to learn how to, I don't want to go to a therapist to tell me that I have ADHD. I am in denial.
Why don't you just tell yourself?
I don't want to go to the doctor. And so I'm trying to figure out a way to learn how to manage it because I'm part of the group of ADHDers who are very disorganized.
Okay, let me ask you this. If you were to find out you have ADHD, so what are you going to do about it? What
Nothing.
difference does that make?
That's why I don't want to know because I don't want people to start telling me like, oh, you can take medication, it's going to help. I don't want to take medication to help my brain. I can fix my brain somehow.
Valid.
And so I just need to, I think that with my levels of work go down, maybe I won't be as like preoccupied with work and I can answer that.
That's true. You're just very saturated with a lot of things.
And so I'm going to do better, but please don't stop texting me because it actually helps me be accountable.
You're okay.
If you don't text me, there's nothing to be accountable for.
Have you gotten that bra that I sent you?
No.
Oh, that's fine.
What
That's not the same.
All right,
as,
well,
like-
here, buddies.
It's just a bra, you freaking
Yeah.
prude. Shut up, 54. I know, bro. There's no way this guy's a virgin if he got a 54 because a lot of things were very sexual. But anyway, on that note, thank you guys for tuning in to this.
I plead the fifth.
Thanks for tuning into this episode of the Usually Best of Friends podcast. It was lovely to be sitting here with you guys having this dark conversation. But follow us on all social media platforms, Usually Best of Friends, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Oh, it's a party.
Boom. Boom. Right here.